Hello again, friends, and welcome back here on twitch.tv/TrooperBerry. We're not done growing up just yet. I had a good time showing this off a couple nights ago. I'm gonna see if we can finish this run. We can grow up to, do something with ourselves. So when last we left off, we were in the midst of middle school, and we had just got one over on the class bully Alicia. So let's see. Let's see what middle school holds for us. All right, so quick sit rep. We are 11 years old. We are generally fairly well-rounded in stats, even though our physique is lacking, to say the least. Right now, our parents want us to do basic ingredients 4 more times. Oh joy. Mental health is okay. Parental approval, okay. So we're stable there. So first things first, let's hop back into that brain map. See if we can't learn us up some. Alrighty. Okay. Another brain point node. Like that a lot. There we go. Let's see. Our passive income is okay, pretty much across the board. I would like that intelligence though, so let's grab that. Lovely. Now I think we'll just go on a hunt for anything that'll open up the rest of the map. See, unlocks 5 random cells across the map. I'm dubious as to whether that's worth 10 points, but I guess we'll see. Well, there's 10 points right there, so I guess that's cost neutral. So, no great loss. Alrighty. Okay. Within a range of 2. No, that is not good value. You know what? We might just be skunked on this one. Despite going hard into brain points. Yep. Not great. But no, so it goes. Let's see. Corridor, we can learn to do newspaper deliveries. Cafeteria, we can learn to go babysitting. Sports field has new stuff. We can learn baseball card collecting. Tempting, but let's save our action points for out on the town. Spending some time at the mall with your own family, you hear a familiar voice. Man! Honey, we need to get you a new dress for your father's dinner. Mom, I just got a new one. You love new dresses. Don't worry, you're going to look great. I don't need any more right now. Alicia, you are not going to embarrass your father again. Do you think this is a negotiation? No, sorry, Mom. That's a good girl. Your mom's little princess. I need to go to the bathroom. Alicia is left in the mall outside the bathroom, looking annoyed. You know what? Sure, let's head over. You walk over to the upset-looking young girl. What do you want? Oh, come on. There's no need for that. It sucks getting left behind. Parents can suck sometimes, huh? Don't talk about my family, okay? You don't know me. Fine. Sorry I tried. You turn, but she calls out. No, I'm just... Why are you even we're not friends. Yeah, but we don't have to be enemies. You watch too much TV. Fair. You know what? Fine. I don't even know why I started, but I'll lay off, okay? You win. Uh-huh. And, if you want, I can take you shopping for some real clothes sometime. Excuse me, are my khakis and t-shirt not real clothes? Hey, as long as you're paying, sure. You know what? Sure. You'll see there are advantages to knowing me. I'll bring my dad's card. There we go. Alicia notices her mom approaching. Gotta go. She heads up with her mother, though she gives you a wave before she's gone. You come home one day to find one of your parents juggling. Oh, hey. I guess you weren't expecting me to find me being so spry, huh? The moments they noticed you, they dropped 3 balls they were practicing with. What are you even doing? It's important to keep trying to expand yourself. Learning new skills whenever you can keeps you sharp. I mean, you are a dork, but I'll be diplomatic. Pretty good, and yeah, I mean, I try and learn things whenever I can. See that you do. Gotta stay sharp, like me. They go back to juggling. They're actually not bad. They were juggling 3 balls, and isn't that like entry-level juggling? Expectation. Learn knife skills. Alright, well that's already cheap as it's gonna get, but first we need to finish this. So we'll head down to the old Red Checker Cafe, and we'll burn some 40 action points just to knock that right out. Excellent. And you know what? As long as we're here. Oh, and a cutscene. You enter the diner again. Oh, hello. Just sit anywhere you want, hon. I actually wanted to ask you some stuff about short order cooking. Like for a school project. No, the other day you said, you told me that I could. The other day. Oh, you're the kid that. I didn't really think I'd see you again. Hi, yeah, ask away. How do you keep track of like 12 things at once? You don't? Oh, that's reassuring. Seriously, you need to keep your cook station organized. If you know where things go, it can really help, especially if you start in the same spot. Say, cutting the cooking surface up into 12 sections and going through them clockwise. You have to be able to juggle a dozen different things to handle a busy diner. And trust me, no one cares how busy you are if the food is late or ruined. As if on cue, someone else comes into the diner. Ah, sorry, duty calls, but let me get you another milkshake on the house. Well, it's a capital M milkshake, so it must be good. She manages to seat the new people, another group after that, get everyone's meals going, and still gives you that free drink. Is a milkshake a drink? I mean, I guess in one sense, but it's awfully thick. Maybe that's a question for physicists and people with expertise in fluid dynamics, or degrees in philosophy. Who knows? Okay, so the parents are big happy. Let's see if we can get anything in the parental shop at home. Okay. So now that they're proud, like it says right there, we could ask for a bump in our allowance or pass it per turn, or we can just get a lump sum of $100. Well, we're 11 and we're playing until we're 18, so we got 7, it's more than 1 turn per year, so I think we're going to get more value out of just the flat rate allowance raise. So we'll do that, and we can come back for that real easy. Okay, so we still have 110 action points. So what are we going to do with those? Well, so let's check. Where are we learning-wise? In terms of math, we are just about to fractions. Where the fractions and decimals come after geometry, but okay, fine. Um, computer science, science. We got the nature, and then we've chosen to go the animal biology route. We do have more cooking open to us if we want to go be a celebrity chef. Social science, and then we've got the creative writing branch, which is open with the dude down at the park. And we also have fashion if we want to hang out at the mall more. I don't know. We're given our khakis and t-shirt kind of look. I don't know if fashion is necessarily the way forward for us. I was like, oh hey, I was like, we haven't been to the arcade since we unlocked. Let's go do that. Hey, you kid, you know about these things? Okay, old guy. He clearly means you. He's leaning against a game cabinet. It looks like he just lost and didn't even get on the scoreboard. Ugh, rough. What makes you think that? I mean, would have fooled me, wandering around an arcade in the middle of the day. I can't get past the dragon at the end of the first stage. I used to be good at these things, but in my day a video game was an orange square looking for a key in a maze. So, can you help me out? Yeah, we'll play it straight. I don't... Glitches feel... I don't know, I'm not in for glitch runs. Yeah, so for the dragon, you can only hurt him when his mouth is open. Ha! But that's when it attacks. No one said dragon slaying was easy. You can avoid drinking your potions until then to give yourself some more wiggle room. I normally need them just to make it that far. Guess you need to get better. Ha! Get good, scrub. Guess I do. With a bit of coaching, the older man manages to beat the level. Finally! Ha! And now I can die to the next screen. Die to the screen. Okay. Still further than ever been before. You have much interest in video games or computers? I mean, I am in an arcade. Yeah, computers and stuff can be pretty cool. I teach computer science at the local community college. You should think about getting into it yourself. Computers are the future. I don't know about that, old guy. Entertainment, communication, and just about everything else. You want to get ahead of this world? Get into computers as soon as you can. You pass the arcade machine before walking off. Geek store. Wait, they sell night vision goggles at a geek store? Oh, good. Good grief. Yeah, reading comics or board games. Ooh. Or we have computer literacy. Well, that sounds useful. And we can power through that for 20 cheat points. Nice. And so that'll open up the computer science tree if you want to go down that, or if you just want to buff up our intelligence a little bit more. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, we still need to buy that so we can bump our brain points cap up. So let's do a couple rounds on the old lemonade stand. Okay, that'll do it. So now that'll give us 10 more, so that'll give us an extra two clicks per visit to the old brain map. Let's see, what's our most potent entertainment? Right now, it would appear to be shopping. So shopping it is. And we have 10 points left over. I don't know if there's a whole lot we can do with that. Oh, wait, no. We can go cloud watching. That's a good use of our time. And with that, let's see if we can... Nice. Okay. So with the last little bit of our money, we can get a +5, and that'll put us over 70, which means we'll get that an extra slot for studying. So now we'll have a full complement of 8. Because we bought the extra, and then we also have the buff from being relaxed. Okay, looking here, invertebrates is close to about as cheap as it's going to get, so we can buy that. Oh, and that opened up the pet sanctuary. What do we got there? Nothing. Okay. Except a donation center. All right, well, we'll probably come back to that later. So for now, especially seeing as we are in middle school, how about we figure out, we master fractions. So that'll take our mental health down by 20. Let's see about getting some more entertainment in there, because that's a pretty hefty hit. All right, so if we go heavy on intelligence points this round, so that'll be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the parents will be +1. That's fine. We're down 20, 9, down 11. That'll leave us at 60. It's manageable. There we go. Lovely. I mean, I know I make fractions sound like they're not really, they're early stuff, and maybe they are, but I will say, and I'll cop to this. I had a phobia of fractions, like, well, even after I finished high school. I don't know why, but it gave me some level of anxiety, just especially like multiplying fractions by each other. And then, I mean, I still got good grades. I don't know how, but dealing with fractions left me with anxiety. I actually ended up, if anyone knows Winnie Cooper, Danica McKellar in real life, she actually had, she was on the Wonder Years, but she also, after getting done with TV, she actually, an academic in math, I think at UCLA, and she had like an academic paper published too. And she also had that website, Math is Fun, which actually goes a long way to demystifying and then making like math and mathematics concepts a lot less scary. And even though I was in like community college at the time, and I, it theoretically should have been beyond needing for that, I still found it a really big help. So, far be it from me to dunk on anyone who is struggling their way through fractions and decimals and whatnot, no matter what age you are. There we go. That's the kind of result we like to see when we do those 5 randoms. They open up new parts of the map. Ooh, nice. And then we get open up the next section. But real quick, I'm gonna head down here, grab that, ooh, and that. Excellent. That'll put us right at, that'll put us just under the new brain point cap. Ooh, and a rainbow one too. That gives us, hits all 6 attributes, and it increases the passive bonus as well, so that's really good value. Okay, do we have a lot of it? We don't necessarily have a lot of expensive stuff. So let's keep digging, see if we can find... Oh, and there we go. I will take... I'll grab both of those. It might not be the best use, but if we can getting everything over 1,000 before we hit high school. That seems like a good use of our time. No really exciting nodes here. That's unfortunate. So let's see what we can uncover. Do we take physique? I mean, I'm not... Oh, fine. I'm not super eager to buff that, but, you know. We'll probably get at least one more event that asks us to go out, be physical, learn a sport of some sort. So that'll make it just that much easier, so we don't have to burn points on something outside of our focus. And speaking of which, we probably should think about finding a focus before too long. Alright, about 2 levels, that's not bad. We got some good passive buffs and a couple top-ups to the brain and action points as well. Still no need for those. So we have 6 turns until our middle school exams, and we're 91% there, so we're in good shape. You head to the park to meet up with the guys. Jake, Buddy, Mort, and a few others. Okay, so we got the money. The real question is, who does the deed? I'll handle actually getting the booze. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Mort glances up at you as you come over. Look, the narcs arrived. They're not a narc. What's going on? I'm talking about getting booze for a big party in the park near the end of the year. Again, we're 11. Packer, welcome in. Good to see you. How you been? Oh, and also, is the pack playing today? I am so detached from the world of the NFL that I hear about everything secondhand. And you better not narc. They're not a narc. Excuse yourself to go narc. No, we're not a narc. I'm not a narc. Told you. We'll see. So here's the money. Mort hands Jake a $20 bill. A $20 bill. Well, I guess, Natty Light, Natty Bow, whatever. Just get as much cheap beer as you can. 11-year-old Mort here is talking like a college student. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. You know what? I'm going to be cool and detached and lean against the tree. You lean against the tree and cross your arms. It's clear you nailed the cool air. The rest of the hangout is mostly people bouncing ideas on how to get the booze while being underage. And your Packers play today. Cool. Good luck to them. And Maisie, welcome in. Welcome in. As you come home, stop slouching. Oh, jeez. Okay. Gosh. You stop slouching. Even if you don't care about your back, good posture makes a good impression. People care about how you look and the impression you give off, I already stopped. Can you lay off? Sorry, being a parent and all. Sure. So now we gotta make ourselves more charming. Cool. Okay, so let's see. So if we're gonna do that, we can do fashion. Oh wait. I don't think you remember this game. I busted this out, I think, a couple days ago, Maisie. This is growing up. It's kind of like a life sim. If you ever heard of like the Princess Maker series, it's kind of in that vein. What you do is like you basically take a character from being a newborn up through the end of high school, through age 18, and by learning skills, doing work, chasing interests, you can pursue. And basically, you can pursue any fields: math, computer science, regular science, biology, magic, which is somehow under empathy. Don't ask me why. Pursue sports, cooking, social sciences, history or economics, creative writing, fashion. It's kind of like a life sim, if you will. It's very chill. It's got a banger of a soundtrack, and it's a good chill game. I'm feeling kind of out of it today. I don't know why, and the long dark was going to break my brain, I think. So just to kind of relax, I thought I'd see if we can power through middle school and then prepare ourselves for the SATs. I see. Is there any charisma type stuff we can do out in the... Oh, hang on. Or charm, rather. Charisma. Somehow shopping will make us more charming. So, hey, why not? All right, that got us halfway there. That's handy. And since we have action points to burn, we can go ahead and take a crack at sketching ideas. Boom, and we're nearly there. Looking like he doesn't want to be there. Yeah, we seem to fail some remarkably simple roles, like in preschool and elementary school, we somehow found a way to fail at watching cartoons. How, I don't know, but we did. That was a skill we needed to master. Oh no! Maisie, what happened? I think Automod got you again. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Let me take a look at that after the stream, and I'm not if you can, like, I guess let me know what happened, because I don't I'm not sure what setting you're falling afoul of. Okay, so let's head home real quick. We will spend the... Oh, no, we need to be proud. Okay, well, that should be easy enough. Tell you what, since we got computer science unlocked, let's learn some programming. Oh, another cutscene. You see the middle-aged computer science teacher at the arcade cabinet again. Hey there, thanks for the other day. I never introduced myself, did I? Yeah, you did. You're old guy. Neil Snyder. If you ever have any questions about computer science, programming, anything like that, I owe you. Well, I was reading a bit about code and stuff, but, what's a Boolean? Oh, that's just fancy speak for binary choice. No, yes, 1, 0, right, wrong, on, off. That's Boolean. Get it? Sort of. Don't worry, this stuff isn't that hard. You'll get it eventually. You're young. It's us old fogies that are afraid of you young'uns. You'll all be better at this than me. You'll be better at this than me in a few years. His smile turns kind of sad. But with that, he leaves you to your own devices. Okay. Let's learn some programming. Lovely. And we only have 5 action points left, which can't really be put toward anything. But, again, we can go back to the cafe and eat our way to mental health. No, don't want meat dishes. That looks a little expensive. But those two, again, are as cheap as they're going to get, so there's no point in putting those off. Okay, so now, last turn we mastered fractions and decimals. And again, just looking at covering our bases, You should probably learn how to grammar. So we'll go under literacy there, grammar basics. And that's going to take us, again, down 20 points. So let's see if, what can we do with that? Can we just, yeah, we'll do, I'll tell you what, let's do, we are a little short on cash too. So let's top that up with getting groceries and then a couple of those. Oh, okay. Alicia makes good on her offer to take you shopping at the mall. You do have to put up with her mom for a little bit, but... Okay, darlings, I'm going to be jewelry shopping. Be back at the food court in 2 hours. Yes, Mom. Alicia's mom takes off and doesn't look back. I hate you, she whispers as her mom heads off. Does she really? No, she seems nice. Your mom seems nice. No, she doesn't. She says it with such finality that it's hard to argue with her. She takes you shopping, and sure enough, price seems to have no limit. Alicia uses her dad's card freely and often. It's hard not to feel a bit bad, but also, you're getting lots of great stuff. The way you dress decides how people treat you. Is that why you always dress so nice? Partially. Is it for her parents? Do you dress nice because it makes your parents treat you better? What are you, my shrink? Come on. She frowns, dragging you off to yet another store. In the middle of one store, Alicia just starts talking. I dress nice because I don't want people to look down on me. People judge you right away, the moment they see you. They don't always get over that either. My mom and my dad, they're maybe too obsessed with it, but my dad works with a lot of very judgy people. And my mom's job is to make him look good. I guess that's my and my brother's job too. Seeming to notice she's just been talking for a while, she looks away. I'm going to try this on. Tell me if it's any good. Yeah, that sounds rough. What sounds rough? I mean, my parents just want me to put my best foot forward. That was lame. Time. Yeah, Maisie, sorry about that. Do you have an idea what it was that might have set auto-mod off? If you let me know, I'll see if I can fiddle with those settings. Assuming it's, you're not posting anything that Twitch would be mad about, and I highly doubt you are. Sounds like they don't always see you. That sounds rough. Yeah, I mean, it's great, really. As long as I get good grades and I don't mouth off at parties, I get Dad's credit card to get to do and buy whatever I want. It's a timeout setting, I guess because I chat to Pat. Really? Because you only chatted a couple times. Okay, let me check on that. Because that is odd. Because I've had people post 3-4 messages in a row and nothing seemed to happen to them. So don't even think about pitying me. I wasn't pitying you. Good. Make sure you don't. Now, tell me if this outfit works. You end the day with a bunch of very expensive clothes you may outgrow before you have an excuse to wear them. Also, you're pretty sure a new friend. All right, back to the brain map, and we're starting to unlock some very expensive techs here, which tells me in some of these we might be ahead of time, which is a good sign. And so we still have 5 turns to go. We're 97% ready for, I guess, whatever the middle school exam is. Tap the surprise neuron to get a random reward. You never know what you'll get. I don't know that sounds like good value. For 50, triggers a spinning wheel. Okay. So maybe it's not wholly random. Hey, and there's an early exit. seeing as some of these are very expensive, we'll go ahead and take this one, which gives everything a 10% discount. Is your auto mod settings on your creator dashboard? Okay, I will go for that. Cats, welcome, welcome in. Good morning. Actually, here, let me. I have been derelict. Let me give you people some shout outs. X3 cats in coat. Oh. Oh, hey, Maisie, do you stream? If so, let me know. I'll give you a shout out as well. You do? Awesome. Okay. There we go. Ba-doom, ba-boom. 3-5-2. One of my favorite football formations. Nice. Playing Ark Survival Evolved. Nifty. I've heard of it, but I only know it by reputation. Alrighty. Well, let's see. That's going to give us 40 points. Cool. So that's going to be right at our cap. Oh, and you got new emotes. Cool. Congratulations. Hey, those look neat. All right, let's get our rainbow on. Okay. So we'll do that and that. There aren't any other really exciting nodes, it seems like. Oh, you got affiliate too, Maisie. Congratulations. There we go. So let's give the wheel a spin, see what comes up there. Okay. Oh, could have got a new map. Those said we got a handful of brain points. That's not terrible, I guess. All right. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a fresh map here. That's fine. You know, one's usually enough to sustain progress. Oh, there we go. There's some more free points. Awesome sauce. Nope, no dice. Well. No parental expectations. You know, oh, hey, there's a new job. Coach assistant. Drop and give me 20. Always wanted to shout this. I don't think it was the student assistants who were telling people to do shuffs. No. But our mental health is a little on the low side. Let's learn about baseball card collecting. You're doing well. Decided to 100% GTA 4, so you're just chilling this weekend. Wow, that sounds like quite the commitment, Cats. So have you 100% in GTA 4, or is that something you're going to do? Oh, and now we can tutor as well. Okay, that looks like a good source of blue points if we need it at some point. Anything new in the cafeteria? No? Okay. Well, let's head home and see what kind of new missions the parents will have for us. Oh. About to start cooking. Ooh, what's cooking, Maisie? I just took a slow cooker worth of peanut chicken off the heat, and now it's going down to room temperature. Paprikash. Okay, I don't. What is paprikash? I assume paprika is involved in it somehow. Jake asked you to meet him in the park. You notice he's the only one there. The guys are absent. Thanks for coming. Mostly just nervous. What's going on? I'm going to get the booze today. Just need moral support. Nobody or Mort? Those guys are cool, but they're, well, they're guys, you know? I mean, capital G guys. Yeah. I know you need the... Near to the little things like killing the pigeons, getting the jumps and stuff. Oh, that kind of hundoing. Okay, yeah. Especially in an open world game like that, that could take a while. Good luck with that, cats. You know what? We're buying booze at like what, 12? Sure, Jake, go ahead. So what's the plan? Jake nods. Knew you were the one to invite. I'm going to ask that hobo to buy it for me. Oh jeez. He points at a hobo in the park. Just hang around, and if he tries to shank me, I don't know, call the cops or hit him with a rock, whichever seems better. You give a cool nod. Okay, good. I'm going to go, do it. Just don't let him stab me. Oh, goulash. Oh, okay, now I'm with you. Serbian goulash. Gotcha. Do you think he has a shank? All hobos do. He's probably got like 6. Just watch out, okay? Oh! Good grief. Now Cat's... Okay, now I definitely need to fix this. Cat's got by the auto mod. And Cats has nothing but sweetness and innocence personified, so... Oh. Sorry about that, Cats. I am still very new to this. I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to see just what the heck this is making people fall foul of, because this is no good. This is not welcoming. You nod. Jake heads off to talk to the hobo. They talk for what feels like forever. Yeah, we'll just be cool. You wait, and they just keep talking. You just about had it when Jake hands the hobo the 20 and then walks back to you. Huh? Is he going to do it? No, he's not going to do it. Why not? I didn't ask him to. We got to talking about his life, and... Look, I'm just going to steal the booze. Alright, so what's the plan? Hell's it. Just going to walk into a supermarket, walk out with a case or 2 of beer in the off hours. You nod. Make sure to stay back, though. If it goes bad, I don't want you getting caught. It goes pretty smoothly, though. Jake is able to make it out of the supermarket with 2 cases of beer, as 12-year-olds are wont to do. Go to the creator dashboard, hamburger. Okay, hang on, let me write this down. Auto mod rule sets. Okay. Is there a particular setting I should look out for that's causing innocent people to have all their messages deleted? Because I do not like this. I'm trying to create a chill, welcoming channel, and auto mod here is out kneecapping me. Hey kid, I wanted to ask. Did something happen? Huh? Why are you asking? It seems like you've lost your curiosity. What do you mean? That's a weird thing to say. I feel like you fell into routine and just do the same things over and over. Again, I am 12. You know, my world is rather limited. I hope school isn't stifling your creativity. You need to break that pattern. Here, I'll help you choose something to put time into. Your silent resistance somehow doesn't discourage them. Should be under... Okay. Okay. Automod levels. Right. You just asked me to break out of a habit and do something else, and you want me to do a thing I've already done. Do you have Discord? I mean, I'm on other people's Discords, but I do not have a Discord of my own. Maybe that's another thing I need to address. Okay, so they want us to go perform knife skills 4 times? Okay. That's something we can do. Let me... Okay. Here we go. Knife skills. 1. A 2. A 3. And I guess we need to do it one more time. A 4. If you're on other people, you should have your own Discord name. That was me. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I am. I don't know it off the top of my head, but I will. I will look at that, and then if I can't get this figured out on my own, I will. I will track you down, Maisie. I appreciate the help, because this is something that we need to get sorted before too long. Okay, so we have enough pride points to where we can come back in here and just get ourselves a big old wad of money. We could also get like well, we have comics. That's in the arcade. We could get a magic cube or bike or boombox. Let me come back to that. Let's see. We have knowledge to spend. That's just okay. That's maximally cheap. We'll do that. As is that. And there and is that. Okay. And we're so we are 100% exam ready, which is good. And then, if I understand correctly, any exam preparedness we pick up from here on out will carry over to high school. It'll make that much easier. You think the cube, Maisie? All right, we'll do the cube. Prove you're a genius. Solve it. Well, that's a bit much, but okay. And we can do the cube at the carnival, so that's helpful too. Okay, so what can we do with our ill-gotten gains? Let's see. What do we want to study? Let's see, we got algebra. That's going up to 6 now. Those are 5. That's 5. Oh, you're freed from timeout jail. Yes, Cats, you are back. I am so sorry about that. I am a bit of a dum-dum when it comes to all these bells and whistles and sliders, so Maisie is bravely trying to help me, and I think we will get this licked so no one else needs fall foul of the scourge of automod. Okay. Well, I guess here's what. Okay, so you sent an all caps message. Okay. Hey, let me just check that. Maisie, did you happen to send an all caps message? Maybe that's the culprit. Because if that's the case, I can turn that off real easy. You don't think so? Okay. All right. Well, I'll still head in there and take a look. All right. So now we're 12 and we're getting close to finishing middle school. So this is about the point where we want to start to specialize, because the game. I've been keeping things fairly well balanced so far, at least between the int, the empathy, and the memory, but the game doesn't reward being a well-rounded person. We do need to specialize in something. So what do we want to do? Oh, you're like, what is this game? Children talking about buying alcohol? Oh yes, and Cats, you missed the previous stream. Like this same group of friends, they were passing around a joint at 11. Yeah, this is. I'm thinking this is not a healthy crowd for us to be around. I don't foresee a good future if we continue to run with this group. Yeah, and I will say, this is from. The game is by Vile Monarch. It's a dev studio in Poland. I think they're trying their best to recreate like the experience of growing up in the 90s, like in the US or maybe the UK. I say maybe the UK because the slang turns into British every so often, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I think there was they might have been influenced. By several very special very special after-school episodes. Yes, they do need to learn to just say no, but, you know, since when does saying no make for good content? Okay, it's a good idea. Did we learn programming? We learned programming. That's a little expensive, though. Oh, tell you what we can do, though. We can head over here and learn to barbecue. That's going to take 4, 15, 30, 45... Well, that's fine. There we go. We are now an expert barbecuer at age 12. But we also, that kind of did a number on our mental health. So, first thing we're going to do is use our remaining 15 action points. I'm going to remind myself what kind of entertainment. Oh, can we go do the Rubik's Cube? No, it takes 20 points. Arg. Something in the park? There you go. We can go listen to music. Okay, so that beefs us up a little bit. And now there's a bar. Ooh, there's a barcade. That sounds neat. Isn't it like a Dave and Buster's, but like a real barcade? And what I will tell you, cats, one of, if not the central message of growing up the game is you can eat your way to mental health. What we can do, we can spend our money, and apple pie, mac and cheese, or hamburger will buff our happiness. I don't know if it's the healthiest message, but it's certainly a reliable one. So, down the hatch. Et voila, we are happy again. MS arcades, they were about. Yeah, I guess I'm not as fond of arcades, but that might partly be because every arcade I had growing up was like in a real, dark and dingy, and at the simultaneously very noisy. I guess as arcades are wont to be, but they didn't seem like the best environment. So, and also because really all I wanted to do was play the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, but there was always a line for that. It has more hipstery with signature cocktails, but they have a million pinball machines and arcade games, tons of stuff. That does sound pretty nice. I mean, I don't even drink, and I'd go hang out there. Okay. What are we going to study? I think blue, we're good. Ooh, there you go. So, Dawn of Mankind. You make a circle, and you're the smartest guy in the cave. Yeah. Back when humanity was great. Oh, no, there we go. It's over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Elegatron, dark and dingy? Yeah, dark and dingy. But again, maybe, I don't know, maybe that was the gamer vibe back in the day. They had skee ball. Oh, I spent so much money on skee ball at Chuck E. Cheese. It was absolutely disgusting. We'll throw in one of those. And then, let's save that. Let's do a couple rounds of baseball card collecting. Actually, that's good. Okay, we'll do that. We'll go hard on yellow points. So that's going to get us again. So it's going to minus 20 plus 10. So minus 11, so 60. That's workable. And parents, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1. Okay. So it'll be largely status quo. Alicia's dad is apparently some executive at a big company, and his company literally rented out the local amusement park. Woo-wee. You and everyone else Alicia has ever been friendly with end up invited. Oh, there's a high bar. It's hard not to have a good time. Everything is free. The food, the rides, the games. Alicia is hard to get near. She mostly has her school entourage around. They don't like you much. Although Alicia doesn't seem to like them either. How old do you grow up to be in this game, or do you all the time? No, that would be an epic level run. No, this one takes you from birth all the way up to finishing high school at 18. Like the taking, I guess, what it would be the SAT is the big finale, and then basically how well you do on the SAT determines like the future course of your life, which is ridiculous. But at the same time, like, you need some kind of finality, so I guess that's as good a place as any to cut off the game. She's in a bad mood the whole time. Darling, you can't just act like a spoiled brat all day. You know your dad set this all up for you. At least she doesn't respond to her mom and just marches off. You'd better start acting right, young lady. You don't go looking for her, but you do see Alicia about a half hour later, out behind the House of Horrors. Oh, hey. Let's not call her mom a bitch. How about that? Hey, cool thing that your family set up here. I guess. She sighs in a heavy way. It's... I don't know. They love my brother a lot more than me. They just do things like this to pretend that they care. Your brother? Yeah, my brother, the golden child. Dad is already talking about how he's going to take over the company. They don't talk that way about me. How do they talk about you? I don't know. Go to a good school, find a good guy. Not the same. They don't talk about my future like they talk about his, that's for sure. Can you customize your character at all, or are you always this? If you start a new run, you can completely leave it up to RNG, or you have the opportunity to pick from a set of parents with like different looks to them, different skin color, and then basically which parents you pick will determine your physical appearance. But you can also pick like clothes. You can all throughout you can spend money or parental approval points to customize your look clothing wise and hair wise. So yeah, you can customize it. It's just I tend to save that until high school when things are a little more secure, and I can just spend frivolously, as one is wont to do. What do you want them to see when they look at you? I don't know. Someone who's something more than the same way they look at my brother, really. Someone who can do things. I don't even know if I want to do things, but I wish they thought I could do things. I have to go. Make sure I'm seen being happy. You, want to hang sometime? Just the two of us? We'll have to see, won't we? Aloof and cool. You're learning. She heads back to her gaggle of friends. It's easy to see how fake her smile is now that you've seen beneath it. The rest of the day is fairly fun, though. Alright. Yeah, admittedly, Cats, there isn't a ton of character customization. Although I will say, like, there is more than some of the other life sims I'd seen. Like in Chinese Parents, which is like a lot of what this game is based off of. There's no customization whatsoever, no changing of clothes, no picking of gender. It's all completely RNG, and then you only have one of two different character models. So this is at least an improvement on that. You spot Alicia out on the field by herself. It's very odd to see her by herself like this. None of her gaggle of girls are around. You okay? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. We'll just hang out. Cool. Mind if I just hang out? Knock yourself out. You sit next to her. School's almost over. Excited about high school? Not really. Oh, it'll suck. It'll be like TV, but without the laugh track. I hate those shows. The laugh track is so weird. I've always wondered what they'd be like without it. Awkward. Just like high school will be. I don't know if anything can be as awkward as TV high school. Prepare to be surprised. The two of you laugh, though the future looms big enough for both of your smiles to fade. Maybe it'll be less lame because we'll be going to the same high school. You are so lame. Though I hope we have some classes together. We'll just have to hang out more if we don't. I guess we will. It was the last time you saw her before the school year was over, but it somehow left you with high spirits for the future. It is surprisingly momentous narration for what is almost the end of middle school. Back it down, game. Good grief. Okay. All right. Oh, another rainbow one. We like that. It gives us a little bump, a little flat bump, and then it also increases the passive per turn gain. So that's really good value for 25 brain points. So let's... that wasn't that helpful, was it? There we go. Take some free points there. Okay. Yep, more free points. Lovely. Are we gonna get skunked? We might get skunked again. Yeah. No. Yeah, this brain map here, this is one of the main ways for leveling up, each, in one of your particular attributes there, as well as like also those nodes that will increase the brain point. Yeah, the brain points are just like, it costs like five brain points per click now, and that'll go, it'll be more expensive in high school. But like when you're chasing chasing a parental expectation where you need to increase a certain stat by 200 points, this is one of the quickest ways to do it. You can just go click, 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 and then do it without having to burn any action points or any scheduling time. So it's a nice little mini game that it adds, and it's a good little bit of variety. Let's see. I don't know where we're gonna go because we are kind of stuck. What are the costs? Those cost 10, so we can only get 2 of those. Let's do it. One of those. One of those. I don't know. There. Because right now I'm thinking we could go one of a few paths. Computer science is open to us. We could power through that pretty easily. We could go down this route and become a veterinarian. We could try to become a magician. We could become a celebrity chef. Or I guess a historian. Or we could go hang out in the park more and then go down the creative writing path. If anyone's curious about any one of those, just give me a shout and then we'll see what we can do. Otherwise, I guess we'll just keep puttering along, and then if anything pushes us in one particular way or another, we can go chase it then. But let's keep our action points and see. No, gosh darn it. Oh, I see. We still have 5 points to spend. There, happy game. Everyone is out for the party. Well, the boys. Jake, Mort, Buddy, and a few others are already there when you show up. The drinking has already started. Oh, good grief. I'm so wasted. Jake saddles up to you? No, game. He sidles up to me. Saddles means something very different. He's had like half a beer. Thanks for backing me up today. Well, I mean, if he's 12, half a beer will do the job. Anytime. Regardless, middle school is almost over. Hells yeah, it is. Hells yeah. Want a beer? He picks a beer up out of one of the cases and shakes it at you. No, God, come on. People are watching. I can't. More for us. Beer and conversation follows for some time. Later, you find Jake off by himself, very sullen. Everything okay? Yeah, I mean, no, but that's just... Sorry, let's get back to the group. He heads back to everyone else. The party breaks up a bit after that. One of your parents is reading the newspaper. You know, heart disease is the main way people die in this country now. It takes you a moment to realize they're staring right at you when they say that. You actually bother exercising? Good grief. Thanks, Mom. Wow, Cats, weren't you the one who was just complaining about like kids buying beer earlier from a hobo? I'm not a narc, but I'm not gonna take part either. Good grief. We're 12. Who drinks at 12? Other than like, I guess, European kids who are cultured and like they're sitting in cafes smoking guitons with their berets at a jaunty angle, muttering about this existence is bullshit. You'd be such a bad influence and be the heck yeah, party of the bar. Okay. Well, you know what, Cats? If you want to do a playthrough on your stream, I would happily watch and I would cheer you on all the way. But no, I did. Even in a fictional sense, I cannot bring myself to drink at 12. I try to stay active and stuff, 10,000 steps or whatever. It's hard. Well, as long as you try. It's best to start good habits young. They return to their paper. And here we go, raising physique. So we need to increase our physique by 200 points. Now that's not so bad because we don't have to learn a particular skill. So as long as we find something that generates enough points, it should be fine. So what, if anything, gets us green points? No. Anything in the park get us green points? No. Pink, purple, red. No. Purple, pink, blue. I could buy a bike for 50 bucks. Or we can save that money. And then, oh wait, I think there are, yeah, there's green point things we can do at school, so that should be fine. Okay, well let's stop for a minute. Okay, so anything that is maximally cheap we can go ahead and buy. So now we're learning probability at age 12. Vertebrates. Medieval times. Which is an okay restaurant, I guess. And poetry. Fish dishes isn't as cheap as it could be. I tell you what, did we master whatever other physical thing we did? We did not. Okay, there we go. So we'll save that. Next turn, we'll master stretching at school. Then we'll unlock pull-ups. I hate pull-ups. But we'll save that torture for future. That's for future Trooper to worry about. For now, let's learn about repairing computers. Hey. Okay, and let's see. That gets us 3 points for 15 action, or 7 points for 20. Okay, I cannot do a pull-up. Cats, I am right there with you. Like those days where we did the presidential fitness challenge, those were torture. At least on pull-up days. Like mile run, fine. Flexibility, I am all over it. Shuttle run, okay, but pull-ups, no. I don't. I think I think one year the gym teacher kind of looked the other way and gave me like a mercy pull-up, and we called it good. But no, that was not my jam in the slightest. You could do everything but the pull-up. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what else there was. There was the pull-ups, there was the mile run, the shuttle run, the flexibility. I think was there something like the flexed arm hang? Was that one of them? I can't remember. That was years ago for me. Let's save that. Oh, there we go. We can do some jump rope too. Okay, that'll be good. So are there any other fivers that we can do real quick? There. Let's see. The thing where you reach past your toes, yeah, that's the flexibility test. Mile run, pull up. The shuttle run, where like you're supposed to like run to run to like a set of cones or markers or whatever, and then run back. And I think maybe the flexed arm hang. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, there we go. We'll learn about bacteria. Because that's worth 5. That'll take up 5 scheduled slots. We'll mow the lawn. That'll get us some green points. And then we'll jump some rope. That'll get us some more green points. So that'll leave us down 20 plus down 21, 6, that's 15. Okay, not great. And then the parental happiness will be just fine. All right. Yeah, so we have a lot of ground to cover in terms of physique. So let's see what we can generate here. Well, there's more action points. That'll certainly help. And that'll get us a nice flat bonus. More of those, more of those. Lovely, lovely. We're about a third of the way there. Excellent. More free points. Always welcome. Ooh, that's a good roll. Free points and more free points. And an exit. Awesome. Okay. Well, okay, let's see. How far along are we? 160. They're about halfway there. See, that's how much ground you can pick up. If you give yourself lots of brain points, you can close on those parental goals pretty quickly. Yeah, I still feel like I want these though. Okay, and then we go. Okay, there's something we definitely want. Excellent. And then we can do that, and more free points. Oh, one more, and we're there. Nice. So that saves us from having to use our action points on doing stuff at school to get the physique points. That means we can spend them on more important things, like making money. Or, other things. I'm sure there are important things that are not about making money. Allegedly. Okay. We'll go and get that. Ah! Right to the death. Wait, making money like child labor? It's called learning responsibility, cats. Developing character. Nah, but you do pick up jobs along the way, like mowing lawns, running a lemonade stand, walking dogs, buying groceries, that sort of thing. And then like when you get up into high school, you could have like proper jobs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think we can only get one or the other if we're starting right here. So what do we want more? Do we want more action points or do we want more brain points? Hey, we're a little behind on action points. Let's go over there. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And there are jobs I haven't even unlocked yet, like delivering newspapers, tutoring, babysitting, classic, jobs for kids that have some responsibility but aren't technically child labor. The crew is together one last time, celebrating the end of middle school and, of course, the coming high school. The high school. There's a general excitement in the air. High school is when things get real, after all. Oh boy. Real. Real what? Jake casually chats with you, with an air of anxiety of a man afraid of his future. Think it's anything like on TV? All those sitcoms make it seem like high schools are almost like superheroes or something. Yeah. No. TV rarely seems to be realistic. I assume it'll be nothing like that. Yeah, I don't think so either. Which honestly, kinda sucks. It's just... Jake stares off at the horizon for a few seconds too long. Eventually, it's too long. What is it? You wouldn't get it. What's that supposed to mean? Just that you don't have... I don't know, you're kind of a narc. Hey, you're great, you just know you're sort of straight edge. It's cool, just... you wouldn't understand, that's all. He shrugs like that should be the end of it. It's weird, isn't it? What's weird? Just the way you've always got my back, like with that beer thing. Anytime. You don't leave a man behind, right? Hells yes, that's right. No one gets left behind. Together, until the end. Jake takes another too long of a pause. Just say it, okay? Whatever it is. I don't think... You wouldn't back me up if I ever really needed it. Life or death? I don't think you'd be with me, Jake. I mean, I get it. We're not in a war or anything. Just... I don't know. Wish I had more people in my life like that. People I could really trust. Jake, but I don't. Not really. I mean, we're friends. Don't get me wrong. If you need anything, I'll be there for you. That isn't fair. Yeah, life's not fair. Jake walks off with that, leaving you there. It's the last time you're going to see him before high school. It also definitely feels like it. The weight of the future hangs over both of you. Alright, Drama Factory, let's back it down. Raise our memory. Okay, raising memory we can do. So we have those. We have memory type fun, and we have memory type work. We'll do the memory type work first, because that'll be the easiest. Lovely. Now we could also learn, fish dishes. The Japanese eat them raw? Gross. Okay, game. Okay. I've been with you all this way so far, but that, no. I am not with you. Fish is good, cooked, fried, grilled, or raw. Get over yourself. People were happily eating sushi in the 90s, even in the US. That is not cool. Ooh, Le Royale. Okay, So we got 120 points, and we're about 2/3 of the way there. What we can do, we can go over here and do some of this. Nice. And then that'll get us, yeah, that should get us all the way there. Oh, almost. Excellent. We'll do one more for good measure. Okay, so let's see. Do we need to buy anything else? I don't think so. Nope, don't need any of those. Okay, so we'll head home. We will pick up, let's see, chemical reactions, or let's pick up chemical reactions. Our yellow points are a fair ways ahead of our blue points. Ooh, and now we have a choice. Yeah, so in the skill trees, eventually you will get to a point where they will branch. Some of them you can go one of two ways. So now going from general science, we can pursue physics or astronomy. I mean, astronomy is just objectively cooler, right? Right. All right, so then that's the base tree, and then there is the science tree. So now when we pick the astronomy text, they will start showing up there, and then we're locked out of the physics tree. But the nice thing is, those, even if like here where we're on down the history tree, but we didn't pick the economics tree, but like, so the next generation, like when this character has their kid, because you have to have kids, it's the thing that keeps the game going, even though I know that's the erasure of child-free people. But in this game, when you roll over to the next generation, everything that is unlocked will stay unlocked. You still have to buy it, but you can see where the different paths lead, so you're not completely flying blind every single playthrough. I haven't been, okay, let's see, invertebrates might be the last of those that take only 5 schedule slots instead of, wait, you have to, yeah, cats, that is kind of like the whole premise of the game, is that you have generation after generation after generation. You have a kid, only one kid, you turn 18, then you have a kid. Okay, nope, not exactly. I think like the way it goes, you will graduate from high school, you go on to your career, whatever it is, and it says, and then, presumably like once you were established in your career, then you have a kid. So like you're in like, I don't know, you're, early to mid 30s or something. So no, people aren't having kids at 18. This is, this game isn't that raw. Although I can understand how you got there, because it's definitely made some questionable decisions so far. Okay, invertebrates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll leave us down 20 points. So let's do 1 bit of lemonade selling, and then 21. That leaves us at 59. And a couple round of comics. That'll do, I think. Okay. Ooh, we can learn pasta. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Although, very expensive, which suggests that we're not supposed to know that until much later. Which is fine, Yep. Pasta is an advanced tech in this game. Tap the shockwave neuron to instantly collect rewards from a random amount of nearby neurons. Trigger a chain reaction unlocking 10 cells. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because you don't know what you're going to be unlocking, so I don't know how useful that is. Or maybe it is useful, and I am completely off base. That is entirely possible. Tell you what, we have points, and then some of those are very expensive, so we'll get us a discount. Very nice. Kind of low rolling here. Okay, we'll spin the wheel and see what happens. That wasn't a very energetic spin of the wheel there, game. Oh, but it did reveal the path to the next level. Or I guess it doesn't go a next level. It resets the map. There. Same. Hey, very nice. Okay. Let's go get our free points. Take that buff. There we go. So the question is, like, do we want some imagination buff? I can take some imagination buff. Oh, and more free points. Definitely take that. And now we go. More action points. Always good. More points, more better. Okay. Oh, the empathy is the furthest behind, so why don't we give that a nice bump? And we're just about tapped out. Nope, it takes 15 points to spin the wheel. Alas. Okay, we're getting short on time in middle school here. I'll just go ahead and unlock these. And we'll go babysitting. Hello, flavor text. Maybe one day I'll have my own babies. Yeah, maybe. There's no maybe, at least in terms of this game. Okay, and then we'll save the rest, those other 100 action points, in case we need to do something at home. You know, kiddo, what is it this time? It was real good of you before, doing some work around the community. Real good. I think you should consider keeping on that kind of thing. Being helpful, volunteer work, community service. Good neighbors breed good neighbors. Know what I mean? Fine. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I want to help out. I mean, we all have to live in this world. Might as well be useful, right? There we go. We're a 13-year-old utilitarian. And we get how many? 10? Perform tutor 10 times. I'm not thrilled by that. But, you know, it's that is the trade-off with having like those things that where you have to do a job X number of times. It can really grind down your progress, especially if you're having to do it in your schedule. But the nice part is it will net you a big old chunk of money. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. So we have a bunch of pride, but there's not really much I want to do with it. No, let's sit on that. Okay, so we got 219. We'll grab us some great discoveries. The very beginning of, well, everything. Okay. Yeah, The proofreading. I mean I riff on like the proofreading and some of the verbiage in this game a lot, because honestly, it's other than like not having stats carry over to the next generation, it's really my only complaint with the game. Because otherwise, it's just really solid. So, and again, being a copy editor by training, seeing these things is just, it's what I do. It's what gets me out of bed in the morning. Okay, there we are. Yeah, and there's the astronomy tree opening up for us. I think... No, no, let's... Oh no, we can't do anything more with computer. But that's going to take a lot of points. Okay, I guess the internet will have to wait. I guess. So what else are we doing around? Oh, here we go. We can finally do the Rubik's Cube like Maisie wanted. All right, we are super happy. So tell you what we'll do, since we are so happy and then the parental approval is quite low, maybe we can ease off of entertainment this round. Try to coax our parents back into our favor. But I do want to still keep learning things because that's going to be important. I tell you, let's get cracking on algebra. Maybe we do 4 of those, and then we do 4 slots of tutoring. 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's 12 points for the parents. That'll give them up to an even 50. That'll drop us to 70. 70 minus 8, 62. Okay, that's workable. Okay, so we need to do 6 more rounds of tutoring to finish off that quest. We got 1 more turn before the middle school exam, so we should be in pretty good shape. We've been at 100% exam readiness for a few turns now. Well, shucks. All right. Well, we'll take our chances with the wheel. See if that resets the board. Nope, that didn't do a gosh darn thing. Thanks, game. Ah, well. Okay, Troop, I'm gonna keep lurking while you make some progress in your GTA 4 missions. All right, thanks so much for coming by, Cat. Cat's good luck with your grand auto thievering and grind those chivos. Oh, I was going to ask you where your name comes from. Oh, I used to march with the, I don't know if you're familiar with the Drum and Bugle Corps. I marched with the troopers out of Casper, Wyoming, and I played baritone, ergo Trooper Barry. Although some people also call me Bari, which is fine. It's a lovely city in southern Italy, and I am happy to be associated with it. So I'm good either way. Trooper, Barry, Bari, I answer to all of them. Alright, let's just click, 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 click. Okay. Now, tutoring. Wait, baritone what? Baritone, like the brass instrument. Yeah, you got. Are you? Oh, are you lurking too, Maisie, or are you sending cats off to lurk? Okay. Yeah, baritone horn. You got people that have like trumpets, French horn, trombone, tuba, and the baritone is one of those as well. You might also heard it called euphonium. Okay, we need 6. Oh, goodness. 6 of these is going to be all our action points. I don't know that I'm in favor of that. Okay, we'll do 3. Okay, 4. There, that'll have to... yeah, that'll have to do. We can do the other 2 on our schedule. Because I would like to get my mental health up. Because right now that's costing us a schedule slot. Oh, okay. Catch you later. Yep, catch you later, cats. Thanks so much. Excellent. So we can do 3 rounds of the cube puzzle, the legally distinct cube puzzle. Then we can go get ourselves a burger. Now, maybe, what was for sale? Yeah, lots of hair, clothes, a theater ticket, a boombox, or a bike. Yeah, because we have a silly amount of money after doing all that tutoring. I guess we could pick up a, yeah, get us a boombox and a bike. Alright, so we are out of action points, but we are happy enough. Right? Right. There we go. We're learning statistics. That's a boombox. Where does that fall? Okay, boombox falls under under empathy. Strangely enough, where do we do? Okay, and we no. Where do we do the boombox? I don't see a place to do the. Do we dance to the music at school? That would be strange. All right. Any whoozleby. What are we doing here? Okay, so we need 2 tutoring. We need 2 to finish out algebra. And then what? Okay, that's it. We'll do a couple fish dishes. I'll stick it to those sushi haters. So, first up, 2 tutor to complete the quest, and then 2 algebra, 2 fish dishes to get that started, because that's going to leave us minus 2, 4, 14, 18, minus 22. And the parents are going to pick up, well, 3, 6, 8, 10, and then another 5 from the quest. So that'll get them 50. There you go. We'll just about finish out fish dishes. How about that? You're not supposed to make origami out of fish. Come on. Oh, +7, even better. Okay, so the exam is this turn, so we can't study anything new, but we can at least hoover up a few more brain points before we have to go do that. Oh, that reminds me. Where is the... There it is. There's... We danced to the boombox in the school corridor. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. I mean, not that it ever stopped anyone, of course, but it just seems to me teachers might look askance at kids pumping up the jam in the hallway with a boombox. Hey, maybe this is one of those Montessori schools where they just let the kids wander about and do whatever. There we go. That's going to give us 40. That'll put us right under. Lovely. Ooh. And we found a reset right away. Even better. But let me grab these. Just because I hate leaving big juicy nodes sitting there. At least ones that aren't for physique. Okay, that's slightly trickier, but only slightly. Take that. And that, and that, and that. Man, we just got free points for days on this map. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There. I will accept my payment in breakfast sandwiches, thank you. Oh, a triple. This is rare, but I like it. And this is the power of racking up a ton of brain points. You can just click, 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 and then when you can start chaining, multiple runs through the map, in one turn, that's when you can really start to generate silly amounts of points and stats, which really is the name of the game. It's about finding a busted build and running with it. Okay, and we're spent. Oh shoot, we might not have access to the boombox when we leave school, so what? Let's go ahead and unlock that now, just in case. Okay, and the other thing is sports coaching, that's fine. Raise your empathy. Well, fine. So is there any... Now we've mastered that. We can't do that here, unfortunately. Let's see. Empathy type stuff. We could go be an animal shelter assistant. That's heartwarming, right? And more importantly, it gives us a stat buff to start off with. Like, apparently, at least according to this game, if you really want to develop your empathy, you need to learn magic, I guess? Alright, and 3 rounds of that. Boom! And just like that, the quest is done. And we have a silly amount of pride points just waiting for us, whenever we get around to spending it. Alright, and now to make sure we are in as good a possible state of mind going into the exam, time for comics. Alright, and maybe a little cloud watching, just to top things off. No action points left behind. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy that. No, it's a little late. Do you want to buy that? Yeah, what the heck. So now we should be able to, we'll have the maximum number of turns that we can have going into this exam. Collect 7 attributes in a single tap to earn an intuition power-up. Intuition collects all neighboring attributes. And like, if anyone out there plays like, Candy Crush, Bejeweled, or whatever, some of this might look very familiar. Okay, so we need 7 of a kind to get the little bomb. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now, question: can we chain any of these? Maybe not. Let's just do that. Okay, so there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll have a nice blue bomb there. And then, let's see. It's hopefully we get a bit. Oh, shucks. Okay, there we go. Because what I like to do, if I can get, not necessarily adjacent, but if I can get bombs diagonal to each other, then you can get all of these squares and all of these squares for the cost of 1 click, which is a nice little min-maxi move. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we get more green right there? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lovely. Okay, well, hang on. There we go. There's a nice juicy purple play. No, it's not worth it. That's greedy. And then we'll get a blue one right there. Ooh. Can we get another purple right there? Nice. Now we can go big time. We can set up there, there, and there. Oh, can we do even more? Am I getting greedy? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, hang on. Because... no, if I do that, then all of those will go away. But then that's also going to drop down one. But yeah, you know, we don't have to min-max every single part of it. Because that'll also set each and every one of those off. Like that. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, almost there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, there. Let's just. All right, fine. There we go. That's kind of what I was looking for. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're trying to keep these relatively balanced. Could use a few more blue points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that'll give us one of those. Alright. See if we can set ourselves up for another big play. Or, you know, not. There we go. There's another purple. Oh, that's not where I wanted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's still fine. Okay. See, can we set up a green play? I don't know. Actually, no, we need more yellow. Okay. All right. So we'll go through these. We will try to spend as little yellow as possible. Big purple is fine. Yeah, blue is okay. Yeah, and honestly, the names of the things, they're just, ignore them. They're just labels. Really, they're the points, and more like the distribution of the points is the most important thing. Because you don't want to burn through one of your particular reservoirs too quickly, because if you don't have enough, you can't. That just basically blocks off that entire set of options. Normally you'll have 5 options, but like if I only had 5 yellow points left, not only could I not buy that would be stuck there, and I wouldn't be able to rotate that out and find a tech that I could buy. So, I know we'll try to stay away from buying red for now, so we can milk as much progress out of this as possible. Any big green? We got big green there. Yeah, because it's unlikely kids in middle school will be learning about G-forces. I don't know. Maybe if you're like what is it, like the Bronx Academy of Sciences or whatever? Maybe there, but still, it probably not. Okay, so now we're over the threshold of the A, which is what we wanted, and now every basically we're just increasing the awards that we get once we finally finish this thing out. All right, and we're spent. And there we go. As a result, we got A, and we aid the crap out of it. We aid above and beyond. So we get a plus 15 to parental approval, plus 10 to our mental health, and then 200 knowledge points. That's a pretty solid exam all around. And here we go. High school is the final stage in growing up. No, it's the final stage in capital G, capital U, just so they don't get it confused and think like the SAT will actually determine the rest of your life IRL. Once you reach 18 years of age in the final turn, you will face an SAT exam. Your exam results, along with the skills you've learned so far, will determine your future occupation. From now on, you'll be able to start romantic relationships with your friends. It will affect who your future spouse will be. So yeah, you have to get married and you have to have a kid. You don't have a choice in the matter, unfortunately. In high school, balancing your mental health and your parents' expectations will be difficult. Make good use of your money and pride. Look for useful items in shops or treat yourself to a mental health boosting meal in a diner or restaurant. Request productivity boosters from your parents or ask them to take you on a trip to help your mental health. And our look has changed again. Now we're a jeans and sweatshirt kind of guy. Okay, sports field's still there. The brain fart is completely useless but costs you points. Avoid it if you can. No kidding. And then one other thing to note, the high school brain map, clicks now cost 10 brain points instead of 5. So you really have to beef up your brain points or you're going to be really constricted in what you can do here. Excellent. And now just looking over here, these these main subjects, texts, are all super expensive, which tells me, one, we're ahead of time, which is good, but also we're not going to be able to buy any of these for quite some time, so that little discount there is going to be a big help. Okay, so let's just refresh the map. Okay. I can work with that. We got another discount. And more action points, which will be a big help. And another refresh. Awesome. Okay. We want that, but we need... that's only going to leave us... I don't know that we're going to have enough clicks to get there. That's going to cost 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, I don't... Well... 10, 20, 30... No, okay. It's got to be this one. Yep, nope, not going to happen. Curses. Oh well. Alright. One of your parents is reading the newspaper. You know, people generally find you more attractive when you're fit. Okay. Get stuffed, Dad. For, booze and weed in middle school, and then 3 times with the body shaming? Really? Is that what we're doing in this game? It takes you a moment to realize that they're staring right at you when they say that. That's the same text you had last time. Yeah, how do you like it, Dad? I know what you mean. Looking a little soft around the middle yourself. Don't talk to me that way. They look down. Ah, well. They go back to reading the newspaper. How do you like it, sucker? Raise your physique by 300 points. Okay. Not a fan of this, I gotta say. Okay, and now here are the highest tier special requests we have. More action points, more brain points, allowance, and then that. So what this tells me is that we have that 8th schedule slot locked in, regardless of what the stuff, as long as our mental health is above 30. Sheesh. Okay, so what do we do to get more physical? We could go riding a bike. Oh, hey, it reminds me, this shop is refreshed too. More money, always welcome. And these, yes, that'll get us another 20 brain points. That'll get us another 20 action points. Expensive, but worth it, at least in my opinion. That is a very spendy food, but also big boosts to mental health. So, there we go. So, working as a waiter can get us, 10 physical points per turn, and we'll also get a buff to doing something for the first time. So that'll get us a good start. Hey, 100. Already a third of the way there. Maybe we could, we're starting to trail off mental health, so maybe a few bike rides will help cheer us up. Okay, there we are. So, a little more than halfway there in one turn, so that's good. Now, it's not telling us how exam ready we are, which is slightly annoying, but we can work with that. What I think we'll do is we'll finish out fish dishes, because that'll only take one schedule slot. We'll do probability, because that can help pump our parental approval back up. Let's see where we stand after that. So one fish dish. So that'll be 3. That'll be 15, 16, 17 parental approval. So that'll get them back midway, and then we will be 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, that'll be 30 minus 34 to us. Maybe one more bike ride. But before we do that, we'll pop down to the diner. Oh, they got chicken salad now. We're going all healthy. Oh, and signature coffee for another action points cap. That is handy, but that's also going to be all of our money. So let's hold off on that for now. Okay, 96. We are about almost as relaxed as we could possibly be. Straggling in class? Straggling in class, you notice a notebook that has Vivica's eyes only. Do not read under pain of death written on it. Well, I don't want to pain of death, so I'm not going to read it. You decide against reading it. Flipping over to the back, though, you do see that, hey, that is not yours. Give it back. Okay, I'll give it back. Here you go. Don't get all riled up. I'm not riled up. I just don't like people looking through my crap. With a huff, Vivica is gone, clutching her notebook to her chest. You have an exam. The most important exam of your life is ahead of you. That's a big shout, game. SAT is not only an assessment of the knowledge you acquired in school, but also a major factor in determining your future. So get ready. They got 14 turns to go. So yeah, it's not exactly like one turn, 1 year of life. But the good news is, as you see, like, because of all that extra work we did in middle school, we didn't stop when we hit 100 exam readiness. Now we're starting high school 85% ready for the SAT, which is a good place to be, because that basically frees us up to pursue whatever we want. You know, we want to go hunt side quests. We want to make silly amounts of money. We can do that. But right now, we need to raise our physique according to our parents. So let's see if we can go about doing that here and saving us the work elsewhere. That's a good start. Need about 70 more of those points, and then we should be good. Nope, but that's fine, because we have one more option up here. What we can do is become a coaching assistant. And there we are. We don't even have to learn how to stretch. Although, I also see that learning to stretch will give us 2 parental approval points each, so that might be a cheap way to bump the parental approval above 70, so that way we can go to the special section of the Pride shop. There we go. Trooper, it's time you learned about the 2 most important things. Knowledge and happiness? Those are also important, yes. But what I wanted to talk about is this. A good handshake and a nice smile. Yes, what is that all about? Why does everyone always talk about this smile and handshake business? What makes it so important? Whenever you're making friends or business partners, first impressions are crucial. People judge each other with things like this. If your grip is weak, they'll think you're timid and scared. And if it's too strong, it'll look like you want to seem more confident than you are. Similarly, different smiles convey different things. Nervousness, foolishness, smugness. Can I just act natural? If only that were so easy. So now we're supposed to be charming. But nice thing is, now that we have this unlocked and we have a whole bunch of pride points saved up, we can hit these. And I think for starters, we'll do like the obvious ones. We'll do the more action points, more brain points. And I think, just for funsies, and on the off chance that Katz is still out there paying attention, we'll also invest in a karaoke machine. Alright, so that's 100 right there. So, what else can we do to get more charming? Listening to music, that's a kind of a small buff. Oh, we could go be a clown. And we can frighten all the children. Or not. Let's see, what else? We mastered shopping, right? We did, okay. Theater ticket game station? Okay, so that is legally distinct. Yes, game. Yeah, other than that, I don't see a whole lot of charm buffing options available to us. But now we can learn about the internet. The internet is for all the things, according to this. As you're used to seeing, Neil is playing the same arcade in the back. How's it going, Neil? Oh, found a use that on the internet that gave me some good info on the game. You online? Sort of. The internet is going to change everything. I was writing messages back and forth with someone at MIT. It's crazy. We're all basically wizards now. You have far more of the wizard look than me, I'm gonna say, Neil. Of course, it always feels like this stuff moves faster than our brains. The changing world, I'm always trying to keep up with my students. It feels like they're leaving me behind. Is that why you're trying to get back into games? Yeah. They're all really into arcade games recently. Just trying to stay up on what's getting kids into computer science so I can relate to my kids. You know what, Neil? Good on ya. Most adults wouldn't even try to stay current like this. Pretty cool. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of work, though. The passion of the kids taking my classes keeps me young. At least for a bit longer. Soon I think everything will go full VR and I'll just be lost. I don't know, Neil. It's 2022 and just now VR is getting legs. Something tells me you'll manage. I guess we'll have to see. The teacher pets the arcade game he's been playing, but rather than starting another game, walks away. Ooh, and video game tester. Now that's a game. That's a job, if ever I heard one. Okay, let's do 3 rounds of internet. You know, in retrospect, you're not wrong, game. You're not wrong. And then some board games to top up our mental health. And now we will do the time-honored ritual of eating our way to better mental health. Okay, well, let's get there, and then we'll see in what stead that leaves us. Because now that we're in high school, it really is time to specialize. Because being well-rounded doesn't get you anything. Because you have to pick one and then run with it. So right, we've got good progress in math and computer science. Like, I guess that'd be like veterinary science. Yeah, no, not magic. Literacy, we could keep going down the cooking tree or try to pursue history. I mean, this being Twitch.television. I don't see any, but let's go. Let's go hammer computer science. Because we want to. It seems fitting, given the setting, and the fact that we already have, we've already dumped a fair bit of attention into intelligence. So, we will finish out the internet. We'll do, let's see. I said we'll do 3 rounds of the Big Bang. Will we do that? Okay, no, we'll not. Let's do 3 rounds of statistics. It's the same return. So that'll leave us, that'll give parents 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 2, 4, 6, 12, 15. And leave us minus 15, minus 27. And as long as we're going hard on blue, let's get those. Get closer to mastering the legally distinct cube puzzle. So where will that leave us? Minus 12, 22, 27, minus 17, so 50. All right, that's workable. You haven't been hanging out with Jake much since high school started. That is, until you get a call one day. Jake's hurt. What? He won't let me take him to the hospital. Can you meet us in the park? All right, we'll go meet in the park. When you arrive, Jake is there, looking a bit pale. We need to get you to the ER. Nah, it's just a scratch. Jake pulls his shirt up. It is not a scratch. However, it doesn't look life-threatening either. He has a fairly long knife cut. You should see the other guy. Let's patch him up now if we can. You make some bandages and help him clean the wound. It's going to leave a nasty scar. Gonna tell us what happened? The guy was up to no good in the area. I convinced him to leave. Did you hurt him? Look, Mort, me, and a few others, we've decided we're sick of some of the crap. You know, the dealers, the taggers, the muggers, the bad shit. Just run them out. I just want to keep the streets safe. Found some people who agree. That sounds like a gang. Whatever. They're the only people trying to do anything. You got stabbed. Guy talked shit. He got hit. He'll be fine. Ran scared. You know what? I don't think I'm going to talk you out of this. You nod, knowingly. You're okay with this? I'm helping keep the streets safe. I'm pushing the junk into the gutters. You got stabbed. You don't get it. What I'm doing is important. If you say so. Jake rests for a bit, but he's soon well enough to head off. I'm sure that'll end well. On the way into class, you run into the popular crowd. A gaggle of mostly rich girls that giggle incessantly and make everyone's life hell. Alicia is among them. Oh, hey, Trooper. Her in-crowd friend seems surprised as she bounces over to you. Enjoying high school yet? Is it anything like TV made it seem? Exactly like on TV. Even the laugh track. At least in the classes with immature people that giggle at everything. Without a hint of irony, you hear the in-crowd girls giggle at that. Ha! You want to sit with us at lunch? Alicia smiles at you. Some of her in-crowd group look at each other a bit unhappy. You know what? Sure, former bully. Let's be besties. Yeah. Her in-crowd friends glare at you. Might be fun. They glare harder. See you there. You know which table it is. I'll save you a spot. It isn't clear if Alicia knows or just not just how annoyed her other friends are. Game, come on. Either way, you've got a spot at the popular table now. Ooh, what I've always wanted. Except not. Alright, we're still looking to raise our charm another 110 points or so. Is there anything here we can do charmishly? That doesn't look like it. So it looks like this is our best bet. That's a good start. Okay, let's make our way up here so we can reset the board. Yeah, I say the reset is worth it more than any tech discounts. Ooh, oh, nasty. These three things I very much want are over here, but I don't know that we're going to be able to get to them. Yikes. Well, let's see what we can do. At the very least, we can pick those up. Alright. And what's available at the school interest? Ooh! Paper art, legally distinct paper RPGs. Nice. Anyway, let's head home. After the close call, you and Jake hang out more. One day, while he's over at your place. Thanks for letting me out, hang out here so much. I just hate being at home. My dad is drinking more and more lately. That's awfully forward, game. I mean, can you at least read the room? No, it's no big thing. Don't even worry about it. Come over anytime. Thanks, really. After he's over for a bit, you know, notice Jake's a bit twitchy. You alright? Yeah, I am just a little low lately. Low? Yeah, on... Look, don't judge me. On what? You'll judge me. Just stuff. Some meth sometimes, cocaine a few times. It's really not a big deal. Oh, good grief. From weed to booze to meth to cocaine. How many after-school specials have the devs watched? Is this to the gang stuff? Look, I'm friends with the guy I get the meth from. It's a fair deal. And it's my body. Why'd you start using? I don't know. One of the guys has cheap meth. I've tried it a few times. Well, that's... If it's cheap, I mean, you can't afford not to start using meth. Makes me feel pumped. Really just here, in the moment. It's basically like my ADD meds, but it actually works. Oh boy. He gives a big shrug. Just don't narc, okay? I mean it. For the record, I have not narked once. I'm worried about you. Don't be. I'm invincible. No, you're not. Sure I am. He gives this big smile like it's true. You can almost believe him. Yeesh. Okay, I'll tell you one thing we can do. We can actually go to the mall and we can burn a few knowledge points on... Oh, fashion child over here. You haven't noticed how I'm completely different from the last time you saw me, which is when I was in elementary school and you handed me a big bag of expensive clothing? No, Elliot? Alright, fine. I am fashion child. Is that strange woman you met from the other day who forced all those clothes on you? Did you have the time to look at those clothes I gave you? Any opinions? Sure, I thought they were great. They were really cool. Yes, I'm sure. Why, though? You have to tell me why. I do? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but we can see into the mind of that beholder when we ask them the specifics. Did the colors work or not? Does the fabric upset you? The cut make you giddy or fill you with rage? Man, if I had a nickel for every time fabric upset me... Why did you feel that way about the clothes? Before you can answer, she raises her hand to silence you. No. Keep that to yourself. Think on it. Learn how you feel about fashion, on the way you present yourself to the world. Next time, I want you to tell me your favorite accessory and why. Oh great, now I have homework. Much like before, once she's done talking, she seems to give you no more of her attention and time. And there we are. So, quick like a bunny, we'll go back here, we'll go to special requests, and we will once again ask for a higher allowance, because we both know I deserve it. Now remind me, did we finish up? We finished off the internet last time. Computer graphics is still a little spendy, so maybe we don't do that. We will take space exploration, though. We're good for that. Okay, so we're rounded out there. We can do... we got 3 rounds of statistics we could be doing. Or we can go make ourselves some more money. Actually, I think that might be the play, because we do still have this, which would get us 20 extra brain points, and I would like that. So, are we close to completing any work that we can access? Not. Oh, hang on. We can finish this. Still not quite there. Oh, hey, there we go. We'll just start becoming a video game tester. We need to get to $220, or whatever currency we're dealing in. Okay. So now we'll pop in here. We will grab the meditation incense. Dive into vivid dreams. Learn your unconscious secrets. Apparently unlocking our unconscious is supposed to help us study better? Question mark? I don't know. Anyway. We are definitely low on the old mental health, so what can we do here? We're going to do a couple more rounds of this. That'll help a little. Not sure what else we can do. Alright. Another round of comics. That'll do the trick. Alright, and then to the cafe. Alright, so we want three more scheduling of statistics. Oh, we've got enough to, let's see, we can get irrational numbers. And that brings computer graphics down to as cheap as it's going to get. And we are almost done with computer science. Excellent. Okay, so I do 3 more statistics. Maybe do a couple computer graphics, but we also need to keep addressing the old mental health. So let's go to our best entertainment, which at this point is karaoke, actually. And we'll do that first, so that way we keep our mental health up. And then 3 stats, 3 computer graphics. Where will that leave us? It gets us plus 16. That puts us at 68. And then minus 10, minus 15. That's 12. That's minus 27. No, okay, well, you know what? Let's just soak it. We'll just have to eat it. Our money's too low to basically to do anything worthwhile for us, so we'll just have to soak the mental health hit. It hits you like a skunk's tail to the face as you make your way down the high school's halls. Weed. Again with the weed! Someone is smoking a lot of weed. The smell is pouring out of the girls' bathroom. Just then the door to the bathroom opens and... What are you doing, you perv? Everyone can smell what you're doing in there. Whatever. You gonna be cool about it? Ugh. This game it feels like the game is pushing me to narc. But goody two-shoes though I am, let's just be cool. Of course, like, whatever. Good. Vivica brushes past you down the hall. Though, just when it seems she's about to disappear from view. Hey, what's your name? Trooper. See you around, Trooper. Vivica walks off, the smell of weed slowly dissipating. And now we can go into the lobby. What awaits us in the lobby? A shop with books, basically. You can take a turn. You can, I guess if you need like a really quick short-term boost, or I guess really quick boost to your stats, you can dump 250 bucks and buy it, but that does not seem like good value to me. Oh, tap the super insight neuron to reveal the entire brain map. Nice. Weird that it costs money or costs brain points to reveal, but hey, I'll take it. Excellent. That makes our life much easier. So we want that and that. And we are sufficiently charming, so we don't need that. We'll take all the free points on offer. No sense leaving those behind. But we can't hit that because that's going to take us over the cap. So we'll take some charm buffs. And I guess one of those. There. Okay, and now the game is no longer being nice to us. We got to go find the super nodes on our own, which is fine. There's not a whole lot of discounting that needs to happen, I don't think. So we can wait on that. Okay, we'll spin the wheel. That is not what I wanted, game. But that is. Lovely. Okay, yeah, we'll just take the reroll. Boom. Well, at least we know where... Oh, jeez. Okay, that's just rude. Alright, there we go. And there we go. Yeah, now we're starting to chain things. Now is when the stats start to get ridiculous. Yep, and so three rerolls in, and no more rerolls. But that's fine. So we're still able to amass some good bonuses. We'll grab that and that and that. I guess we can spin the wheel just in case. Nope, it doesn't even give us that option. Alas. Alright, and now I guess at this point you can just grab, if you find yourself, you can't re-roll a map and you're looking at this, you have a bunch of brain points left and no hope of re-rolling, I just grab whatever color of points that you're focusing in. In our case, it would be intelligence, so if it's blue, it's for us. And after that, well, what is these? Yeah, I don't think that works. So that just unlocks. It doesn't say it gets you those 10 cells, so that doesn't look like a value play to me. There we go. Oh, and there we go. Now because we have unlocked all of the regular techs, now we get to the portion of the tech tree where it's just SAT prep. Is there anything more? Do we want to? I'll tell you what. Let's go down here. Let's unlock that at least. There we go. Now we can go home. Or not. Being part of the in crowd has been fairly amazing. People look at you differently. No one makes fun of you. You're selling me on this game. It feels like you're royalty. However, with power comes pressure. A school dance is tonight. Alicia is on the student coalition that's meant to help set it up. You mean the student council? Over the last week, a plan has developed. One to spike the drinks at the dance. Oi! Again with the booze and the drugs and the whatnot. Woo! We are going to get messed up at the dance. Okay, jock. That's the plan. I'll steal the booze and leave it behind the back door of the gym. And me and the girls will spike the punch during the dance. We've been skipping on decorations, so here's the extra money if you just want to buy the booze. Holy shit, you're going to get some good stuff. I mean, this is a bad idea. Not as bad as smoking pot at 11, but still a bad idea. But at the same time, we gotta support our girl. This is going to be a dance to remember. One where we all get messed up. Just leave the booze behind the gym after 6, but before 7. We'll do the rest. The dance is about to start. It's just being held in the school lobby. That's not much of a dance. The decorations aren't very impressive either. People complain a little. No one really seems ready to dance either, but that's fairly normal. Of course, all this is trumped by, what? No! I don't know how booze got in the punch. Let go of me! You see Alicia being yanked off by a teacher. Phrasing game. Phrasing. For the love of God, phrasing. Who told you? Someone told you. It isn't long before everyone is talking about Alicia trying to spike the drinks. Alicia doesn't show back up for the rest of the dance. And now, mysteriously, we have to raise our physique. Sheesh. That was something. Okay, well, on that dramatic twist, I think I'm going to call it, because it's about 1 a.m. here, and it's a school night for me. So, folks, thank you for coming by. I think we could probably finish this out, complete high school, take the SAT, crush the SAT, if I may be so bold, and find out what our future spouse and child are going to look like, because apparently we don't have a choice in that. We can probably do all that in one more stream, and then we can open up. What I think I might do, what I might do is then break out Chinese Parents, which is the game. I don't want to say it's based on, but it has a lot of similarities, and it came out first. But there's also enough differences to where I think it's worth seeing them both to compare and contrast, because there are some things this game does well that Chinese Parents does not, but there are also some aspects of Chinese Parents that are really good, and I think this game could have benefited from if they were, took a few pages out of their book. But that will be for another day. So let's head out to the menu. And let me see if I can find someone for us to raid. And if you folks, if you lurkers, you sentient bots out there, if you want to stick around for the raid, that would be awesome. If not, if you have other places to go, I completely understand. So thank you for coming by. And let's go see what we can see. So who do I... Oh, look. Tina Bug is on. I know her. Be quiet, me. I'm talking. All right, so let's go raid Tina Bug. She is playing Have a Nice Death. Ooh, another solid European title. I think that comes from a French studio, if I remember correctly. So let's go raid Tina Bug 02. And again, folks, thanks for coming by, and we will see you next time.